An issue highlighted by Ghanaian communities in Cape Town and Windhoek during the recent visit by President Atta Mills was whether citizens living abroad could vote in future elections in Ghana. Responding to the concerns of the Ghanaians living in Southern Africa, the General Secretary of the ruling National Democratic Congress, Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia, said the principle is none of the political parties is against the principle, but they object. I'll take that story again. Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia said, in principle, none of the political parties object to voting by Ghanaians living abroad. The problem, however, is with the implementation. Here is another report by Napoleon Atukitu.
CC General Secretary Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia, otherwise called General Mosquito, explained why the representatives of the People's Amendment Bill or Law, ROPAL, was stalled. He said it required comprehensive consultations.
We think that when you are establishing the ground rules of elections, our system of majority carries the vote has always been deficient in African context, because you always have the ruling government having the majority in parliament, and that ruling government wants to stay in power in perpetuity. So if you want to table the issues about setting the rules of elections, then your guess is as good as mine. You send the law there, and the majority uses their majority to fix the law in such a way that it helps them to perpetuate themselves in power.
General Mosquito explained that it was important every Ghanaian eligible to vote is given the chance to do so, irrespective of place of residence. However, he said the state does not have the capacity to rope in every Ghanaian living abroad to cast a vote.
It is the Electoral Commission that is going to manage this whole thing. So it will be better for us to engage the Electoral Commission first and the political parties before we present proposals to Parliament, as we have been doing in the past. They disagreed. They said that, oh, Electoral Commission, they have nothing to do with passage of laws. When we pass the law, we will present it to Electoral Commission and ask them to implement. The law was passed. And the law is one of the shortest pieces of legislation in our law books. And so therefore, it was one of the most vague pieces of legislation. The law was then presented to the Electoral Commission, and the Electoral Commission said they were not in a position to implement it, because no attempt has been made to address the challenges.
He said the question of who is a Ghanaian was an issue, and without due diligence, the ROPAL idea could backfire, allowing foreigners who may pose as Ghanaians to vote.
Ghanaians living in New York, some of them come from Wenchi, some come from Saboba, some come from all the 230 constituencies. So you should be able to put at every polling station at least 230 ballot boxes to allow everybody coming from each one of the constituencies to have the opportunity to vote for their member of parliament before voting for the president, the presidential candidate. That aside, how are we going to facilitate the movement of people from Alaska to come to New York to vote, the Ghanaians from Alaska?